There it goes. Hang on, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Today is President's Day. Hello, hello, daughter. Hello, brother. Welcome to the special stream like I did with Martin Luther King. And this is going to be a long President's Day stream. It's a special stream. Let me get my intros. One of my intro. No, stop. 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 Thank you. I know, brother. I am. Now, Ratcher this. Hello, Jerry. This includes my stream. Please enjoy. Okay, now, what's going on, everybody? Josh here, and welcome to. There's gonna be no episodes, no activity. Cancel that. That's good, brother. But we're not talking about this. We're talking about our presidents of the United States back in the back a long time ago. Our first president was George Washington. Actually, I can research. Who was our first president of the United States? Not this again. Damn it. Who was our first president of the United States? Oh, God. I gotta use Google. Damn it. Every time. Who was the president of the United States? Who was the first president of the United States? All right. Our first president of the United States. Our first president of the United States was George Washington. Was back in February of 22, February the 27th of 1732. So he was the first president of our through December 4th of 1799. So I'm going to say with this is saying, see, the first president of the United States served from 1978 to 1979. No, wait a minute. Yeah. I'll say that right. 1797. Excuse me. So George Washington was our first president of the United States against the summer. Washington, he cannot even tell a lie. Okay. So this is a main history. He was in the American Revolution War. He was in our American Revolution War. He was in the British Empire a long time ago. and it was a Frederick County for his round of the United States important. So this means what's going on, real fan? What this means is George Washington, what is our great leader? He was our very first president, did not cut down the cherry tree. I don't know why people are saying that was he did the first one to cut down the first cherry tree, but he didn't. Well, he did back a long time ago, but he cannot tell a lie. So George Washington was a really great president of the United States. He was one of our founding fathers of the United States, fighting the Arabic War in the United States. A cherry tree? Yeah, probably yes. So, so George Washington, it is it's like he didn't do it. He didn't do it automatically. He cannot tell like who done the cherry tree, but George Washington, his teeth was made out of wood. Well, his real teeth was made out of human. So, what that means, George Washington was our first president of the United States. He was with, I think, Benjamin Franklin. So, but anyways, I'm going to go back. He was our first American war hero back in June 19th. June 19th of 1775. And through December of 23, December the 23rd, at 1783. So that means, guys, George Washington was our he signed the Declaration of Independence. So with that too. So, but the reason is he was in office since 19th. I mean, wait a second. From July the 24th of 1758 through January the 24th of 1775. I already discovered that. So, but anyways, that's our first president of the United States. Now we're going to go to our second president. Who was our second president of the United States? And Thomas Jefferson? No. Our second, it was John Hancock. Our third president, I'm going to get to that in this second. John Hancock was our second president since 1797 through the 1800s. Since 1801. Yes, Jerry, yes. And that was his first visual president under George Washington. So, risky of 19, since John Hancock was our second president of the United States. So he was serving in the office since 1917, 1801. So this means he was our second president of the United States behind George Washington. That was our first president. Our first president. So, but this means he is our good president of the United States, and through all this. All right, now to our our third president. Who was the best president? George Washington was the first one. All right, now we're going to go to our third president of the United States. The third president of the United States. And real fan, you got it right. Our third president was Thomas Jefferson. I will get to. He's our third president of the United States since 1801 to 1809. And he was a founding father. He was exactly. Bestie, what is the president's? This is the president of the United States. Today's President's Day, brother. So I'm doing a special stream about it, like I did with Martin Luther King. Yes, daughter. So I'm going to go back to. He was our founder and signed the Declaration of Independence. So Thomas Jefferson did sign the Declaration of Independence. What up, James? Welcome to the stream. And before he became president, he was the first U.S. senator of the state. That's something new. That's interesting. Senator of the state Union, George Washington was the second under John Hancock. And John Hancock was born on April 13th of 1743 in Virginia. Actually, he is from Virginia. His death was back in July 4th in 1826. He's been serving in the Democrat pandemic. So what this means is, guys, right after George Washington and right after John Hancock and George Washington signed the Declaration of Independence. So John Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence like we have today. So our next president now we're going to go to, it is who's our fourth president of the United States. It was James Myers. What's up, Yakima? Yanni, welcome. Yanni, welcome, buddy. So now we're going to move to our fourth president of the United States. It is John Memory. John Madison was the American fourth president back in 1809 to 1870s. 1817, excuse me. He is a reference of the father. So John Madison was, I'm reading in here. John July, later the years, he was a reference to the fathers of the Curzon. Okay. What about Teddy Roosevelt? We're going to get to that one next. We're going to get to that next. We're going to get that next. So, what this means, he was our fourth president of the United States since 1881 to 1817. That's almost about decades ago. He was a good president. Now, who was our fifth president of the United States? James Morrison. James Morrison was our fifth president of the United States since 1970 to 1825. Are y'all listening? Yes or no? So I'm going to go back. Since John Morrison was our founder president back in the 1870s, 1817 to the 1825. So this means he was a good president. Also, he was on New Year's Day, 1825. At that last, he came into the last had to protect them. Yada yada yada. Up on Virginia, lady who took his hand. So I think he was, I mean, served for us pretty well. And so what's this means? What's this means? Because with these presidents of the United States, I don't have my cast with me today because they have the day off. So what's this mean? So this is our fifth president of the United States. States. There we go. And now we're going to continue. Who was our sixth president of the United States? It was George Hamilton Myers. He was our sixth president of the United States since from 1825 to the 1829s. So John Quincy Adams was our sixth president of the United States. The son of he was the son of our president of the United States, or sixth president of the United States. So, but anyway, this means he was our sixth president of the United States because John, this president of the United States, he served us well back in the 1825 to 1829. Wait a second. Yeah, I got that right. To 1829. There we go. So this means everything is gonna go for that and this. Like I said for Martin Luther King. So now we're gonna move on. I'm gonna probably not get all the presidents today. Who was our seventh president of the United States? Andrew Jackson. Oh God. Andrew Jackson was our seventh president of the United States. Oh God. So Andrew Jackson was served from 1925 to 18, rephrase that, since 1829 through exactly, Jerry, since 1829, since 1837, he was our seventh president of the United States. Andrew Jackson. Yes, it is. So our founding fathers, like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and that's our next president. I hope I can get. So he served us well since 1829 to 1837. So, but anyways, now to our eighth president of the United States. So our eighth president of the United States. It is Martha Barnes. Marley Van Barnes was our eighth president of the United States since 1837 through 1841. So he's been our good president also. So what this means is all these presidents of the United States has been serving in the war, protect, and everything. So, but this means every president of the United States we have now, back in the past, like George Washington and all this. So now, Benjamin Franklin, he discovered lightning. He was a part of it too, I believe. So let's move on to our ninth president of the United States. Watchmanheimer, Harry Herzen. You can go ahead now. I'm going to take a intermission. What is it? I have a moment with you. Yeah, go ahead, real fan. What is it, bud? After we done with the presidents. No, you can tell me now. What is it? Yes, daughter. Oh, I am not really interested of marrying Twilight because she please promise me you're and telling her that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, honey. That's fine, honey. That's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna be boyfriend and girlfriends. Please don't push her. I mean, put her on. Okay, never mind. Please don't put her on. That's fine. That's fine. So, now let's get back to this. So, our next founding father was Warren. She needs to time to calm down. I will tell her. I will tell her, real fan. I will tell her. Nothing, brother. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, brother. Nothing, nothing. Okay, Josh, let's continue with the presidents. Keep going about the presidents. Okay, so our next president of the United States, this is going to be a long one today. So, our next president is Willius Hunter Harry Hunter. And he's our ninth president of the United States. I know, daughter. He died. I mean, he was our savior from. I mean, March of 1841. Then he until he died in April of 1841. So what this means, and he was the founding father of that. He was in died in office. That was something interesting. This is something interesting. So he died in office. So that means he died in the White House back to just 32 days. So that happened a long time ago. That happened a long time ago. So that's why did George Washington ever was the first showing? No, our first president was George Washington. I'm getting to George Washington, real fan. So that's why our now our 10th president of the United States. States. Who was our 10th president of the United States? Who was the 10th president of the United States? John Taylor. He was okay. That's good, brother. That's good. Real fan. And our next president, guys, in the chat, our next president of the United States, it is John Terry. Born in March of 1790s through, he was our 10th president of the United States. He was born on March the 29th of 1790. Then he died on January the 18th of 1862. So what this means is he was another president of ours. So this is another president of ours. Went through like in the White House and everything. So, but this president of the United States, so, but anyways, I'm going to continue in our 11th president now down the road. Now down the road, 11th president of the United States. The left, I mean, the 11th president of the United States. The left, oh God, 11th. Hang on. And exactly, real fan. It's a to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Yes. It is Jane Kane Paul. He is our 11th president since 1845 to 1849. So he was our our 11th president of the United States. So, but this is so it's been a long thing, a long time for that. So he was back in the Trump White House representative. This happened a long time ago. This is a long time ago. So I know, Jerry. I know. Do you like the history so far? So, next down to the road is our 12th president of the United States. 12th president of the United States. Zachary Taylor. He is a war hero in the Army back in the War of 1812. And this has happened. How long is this? Daughter, I mean, how long? I'm going down every stretch road. Stretched down the road. This is our 12th president now. He is a war hero, by the way, guys. Back in 1812. He served in the 12th president of the United States back in July of 1850s. So what this means, so he was fighting in a war back in the 1812s. So that's why he is a good president of the United States. Now, 13th president now. We're getting to Abraham Lincoln. So our next president down the road. I may get all to the presidents today. Probably, not all of them. So what this means, it is Medford Farms. He was the member of the Winston Party back in the 13th president of the United States back in the 1850s to the 1853. So, and the last president was not been informed with earlier disability and Patterson. So that's the reason he was our 14th or 13th president of the United States. So this means this is going to go way down for fine history. So he was served in our U.S. Back to the 1850s and 1853. Now we're going to go on to the 14th president of the United States. Our 14th president of the United States was Franklin Pinterest. I spelled his name right. Because he was our 14th president of the United States at the time being. He is actually back in 1853 to 1857. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So we are getting there. We're getting down to the list. We start from 1, now we're down to 14. So we're getting pretty much of this done. Anybody still here in the chat, please say yes or no. You want me to continue or take an intermission? I'm here. Okay, good. I'm just making sure people are not getting bored with this. So, a quick announcement before I continue. Regular streams, like my normal streams, is going to be going back on tomorrow. So I just want to give you a heads up. The normal stream and the chill stream will be back on tomorrow. And this is a special, like I did Martin Luther King. As said, this is the President's Day special stream. So I just wanted to do that. So But anyways, let's get back into it. Josh, I found a. Oh, nice, nice. And Fluttershy is right here beside me. Hello, everybody. Let's continue with the presidents of the United States. Yes, we shall, Fluttershy. So, director, continue. Thank you, Fluttershy. Stay up there. Sorry. There we go. There we go. So, but anyways, if y'all want me to continue, say yes or no. And I will get our 15th president of the United States up. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I'm getting to that. Our friend, it was James Barson, man. He was our 15th president of the United States since 1857 to 1861. So we're moving down. We're getting there. What up, Gun? What up, Gun? Welcome to this special stream. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get back to this. This is President's Day. So if anybody in the chat right now, anybody in the so he was our 15th president of the United States since 1871. Since 1857, excuse me, not 1851, excuse me, since the 1860s. So he was our 15th president of the United States because he was in a. Mm, okay. Sorry about that. That was work. So he was served in our president of the United States back in the Civil War. Civil War. He was back in. Only president. That was our only president of the United States. Was in the Civil War. The 1857 to true. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he was back in the 1857 to 1861. So he was our instrument president of America in the Civil War. So, but anyways, and now we're going to our 16th president of the United States. And it was Abraham Lincoln. Is it Abraham Lincoln? And real fan, you got it dead on. Abraham Lincoln was our president. He was our 16th. Abraham Lincoln, real fan. This is what you said. We're gonna get down to the list. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the back in the venture of the Cold War, the Civil War. He was our our 16th president of the United States since 1861. Since 1865. So we're getting down. Yes, and he was in the Civil War, just like John Hancock and all them. So George Washington, you see him on the penny. He is on the penny. It's worth 1 cent. So what Abraham Lincoln did, and he did not get he did get shot a long time ago in the theater. So somebody shot him into the theater. Every time I think about John Wicked, and I think about, all right, brother, you're still here. So now, George Washington was our 16th president of the United States since 61 into 1865. So, and now, who you think is our 17th president of the United States, guys, in the chat? It's all right, daughter. Welcome back. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is so awesome, bro fan. That is awesome, buddy. Now, you want me to continue with this history of our presidents? So, who do you think is our 17th president, guys? Andrew. Yeah, you got it. That was a straight answer. Andrew Johnson was our 17th president of the United States one of the founding fathers of the Jameson Party. Wow, can I believe that? Since the November of the Cold War in March of 2024. That is something new. Oh, here we go. Andrew Johnson was back in December of 1808. So, 1808. So, whoops. Ow. Hold on, Fluttershy. Go ahead. Continue, director. So, but anyways, Andrew Johnson was back in 1808 since the 1875. So, we already been to the 60s, now 75. So, who's liking this series so far? Put a yes or no. Who's liking this series so far? Okay. So, we're getting close to our presidents down below. So, now let's get our who you think is our 18th president, guys, in the chat. Daughter. Guys, in the chat right now. In the chat right now, who was our 18th president of the United States? It's useless as general. It's our 18th president of the United States. He was back in the 1869 to 1877. He was in the grant of the Civil War. He lied. He lied to the U.S. government back in 1865, guys. Back in 1865. He was back in where our U.S. president, he was our 16th president of the United States. So what this means is he was our 16th president of the United States, symbol of the Cold War. So now our 19th president of the United States. Real fan, are you still here? Okay, good. I'm just making sure you're still here. If you all right. Guys, real fan, do you like the history so far? I have Fluttershy with me. Hello. Continue. Hello, grandson. You continue, director. Okay. I wish we were the president ponies. exactly, real fan. Exactly, buddy. But he was our 16th president of the United States. Roosevelt B. Hunter was back in 1877 to 1881. So we're getting back. into 60s, 70s, and 90s. He's going to be, but he was in the group of the History B. It's the same. So, but anyways, let's go to our 20th president now. 20th president. 20th president. It was Jane Asher Garth. Oh, okay. This is something interesting now. James Aberron Garfield Field was back in November the 19th, back to 1831. To back to September of 1881, he was our 20th president of the United States. So, what this means was he was savior of March of 1881. So, he was back in 1801. He's used to rule July death in September of that year. So he was dead of that year. He was dead of that year of 2025. I mean, of that year of 1881. So now to our 20th former president is Senator A. Arthur. He's our 25th president. I mean, 21st president, excuse me. So I'm not going to go way down the list. I know there's many presidents I'm talking about. So, but anyways, I'm just going to go down to probably 30 or 40. So, but he was our 21st president of the United States from 1881 to 1885. So, he was our founding father of 1881 through 1851. So, but anyways, gonna go to our 20th president. So our next president down the road was Spen Cleveland back in March the 18th of 1837. He was our 24th president from 1885 through the 1889 through 1893 through 1897. So he was on one of our presidents also. Now our 21st president. We're getting back into the 90s again. We're getting there. And real fan, if you still in the stream, say yes. Taking sure intervention for a second, guys. All right, everybody, I am back. Jerry, is you're still in the stream? Okay, good. Jerry, you're still here. How about my brother Fnap Dash 127? Okay, now our the 23rd, 24th. 24th. Gotta stretch. Ugh. Now, that's our 24th president of the United States. So, this is going to be a so the 25th. Now we're getting back into the 19s, guys. And it was Wilson Jackson Kennedy. It was our 15th president of the United States since 1897 through served from March 14th of 1901. So after this victory of the Spanish American War, that is something interesting. That was something interesting. This was interesting of that war back in that day. It's Spanish/American War, so it was Spanish. And the states of that. So now our 26th president. Oh, he was our 26th president too. We got him reelected. He was our young president since 1901, since 1909. So he was our 26th president after all. So he got to live. Welcome back, daughter. Welcome back, granddaughter. Continue. I will. So our 20th president was Wilson Heimer Tepperson or something. I'm gonna be tired after all of this. So he was back our 27th president of the United States since 1857 through 1930s. So that was something interesting back in that day. He was the first commander in chief of justice since 1921 to 1930s. That is interesting too. Same. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jerry. And Jerry, if real fans still here, I'm going to get him. Yeah, I need to. I don't see him in the stream. Brother, I don't see you in the stream. So, but anyways, he did that for our 14th president of the United States. 27th, I believe. Or did we have a 28th president? Oh, there we go. So he was the same president, got reelected. So Woody Watson was the leader of the President Monument, was in our 20th President of the United States of 1913. That is something interesting I never heard. Since 1951. I mean, 1921. There we go. So he was after the after the outbreak of the World War One. That was the first war of the that year. Of that year of 1930 to 1921. So that was the first that was the first war of the United States. So now we're going to go to our 28th. It's already our 28th or 29th president. And now our 20th ninth president of the United States since he was in Ohio, was born at Walter G. Hodgson. An Ohio representative, was our 29th president of the United States back in 1921 to the 1923s. So he was a compliment to the White House government / Obama White House. So that is so interesting. That is interesting. Daughter, where you going? Exactly, 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 exactly. It was like a bad nightmare. So back to it now. So he was our president of 1921 to 1923. So now we're going to go to our 30th president. John Cog Jr. He was our 30th president of the United States, savior of 1923 to 1929. So, but anyways, guys, this means every president of the United States, I will get this to the end. I will get this to the very end. I will get this to the very end. So, the president of the United States are included of that. Since January 5th of 1933, since his was our first third president or 30th president, there we go. Our 30th president of the United States since 1923 to 1929. So, but anyways, guys, this means all our presidents in the past are still with us. We gotta cherish it from all this times. And now we're going to go to our 31st president of the United States now. It was Henry Cog Hunter back in August 10th of 1974 through October of 1964. So we're going to go back ups and downs. Like we got 18, 19, 18, 19, 19, 19, 19. We're stuck on 19s. I understand. Yes, thank you, Jerry. So he was our first 30th president of the United States. Uh, Jesse Henry Blacklish back in that day. Oh, daughter. So he was our 31st president of the United States. So did he die with a smile? That is a really good question, Donner. I think he did. Yes. Yeah, this is just like now we're gonna go over 32. Franklin Johnson, representative of January of 1882. Get downstairs. He was our 32nd president, 32 president of the United States. From 19, okay, we're going back to 18 and 19s again. This is going to be like, okay, I'm going to go back to Google. I don't know why that popped up. So two times when he served more than two times. So he did get two times of being the president of the United States. Okay, so our 30th. It is Henry S. Taman. So, guys, back in the 18, okay, we're going to go back and forth with 18 and 19s. We're just going to go through all of this. So, back in 1884 to 19, oh boy, 1972. He was our savior of 1985 to 1953. He was in the Civil War of Maryland, 1884. So, but anyways, guys, so with all these presidents I'm going through today, we would cherish, remember, I'm going to go up to 40. I don't want to get down to the bottom line of our presidents. I know there's a whole presidents of the United States. So, but anyways, that was our 21st. Now our 34th. Now it was Stephen Roosevelt was the founder of the 34th president of the United States. First elected January 20th of 19. Oh boy, now we're going to go back to 19 since January 20th of last 1953 to he ended in January 20th up to 1961. So that's our other president. of the United States. So, but anyways, he was our good president. Now, our 30th, Johnson F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. There we go. John F. Kennedy was our 30th, 35 president of the United States since 1961 to 1963. He was a young man who took office on November the 22nd of 1963 and a part of the Sound of War in office of JFK. Wow, didn't I even know that. So, but anyways, he was in the Joe Biden. I mean, JF Kennedy was in the slash White House of Joe Biden's for the president. So this means more and more and more presidents are going to be in the White House this year. Now, our 36th, then okay, our 36th president is, as the 36th president of the United States of 1963 to 1969, is Lincoln Johnson. He came with the Civil War again. There's Civil War, right? Language to vote the president. Johnson said become the president of November of 1966, 1963. After just after exits from John F. Kennedy. So there you have it almost. So our 37th president, I'll say since 1919. This is back in so I got a job. Can we save up cash for us? That's good, daughter. He was our president. Jerry, are you still on the stream? I guess nobody's listened to my presidents. Brother, please stay in the stream, please. Grandson, please stand in the stream, please. Continue. So he was back in 1969 to 1974. Okay, that works. So he was in the USSR. Okay, so okay, so he was our 34th president. I'm still here. John Farter was our 38th president. I'm here. All right. Real fan, I'm getting down to our final two or three. So, but anyways, he was our 38th president of the United States. Since August 9th, I'm back. Welcome back, Jerry. Back on August 9th of 1974. Since he end of January of 1997. So, but anyways, guys, this means I'm gonna get explain. Now we're gonna go to our 39th president, John A. Kennedy Jr. was our 30th ninth president of the United States. He was an ow. There we go, Fluttershy. So, but anyways, he was back in October 1st, 1924 to December of last year, guys, of 2024. And that was a shocking surprise. I thought it was even lesser than that. Then he was in the 76 Georgia from the 1971 to the 1975. Oh boy. Then he was in Georgia State from 1963 to 1967. Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. Woo. To our 40th president. All right. All right. That will end the election of the president. So, all these presidents of the United States have been in our lives for a long time, like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington. So, but anyways, guys, give me a thumbs up. Did you like the history of our presidents of this year of 2025? So, put a yes or no. All right, thank you, Jerry. So, but anyways, real fan, real quick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I am going to wrap up this stream for today. I hope everybody enjoyed this segment, or not segment, I call it segment, of our founding fathers of the United States. So, but anyways, guys, you have any questions or answers? I know you're still here, brother, but I'm fixing to wrap it up. So, let me get y'all updates. Yeah, thank you, real fan, for joining. And please join the normal stream and the chill streams tomorrow. I do this for special occasions because it's a national holiday for the founding fathers. So, but anyways, guys, see y'all. But by the way, it's Monday Night Raw tonight on Netflix. Yeah, it's Jerry. I already know that. I get a notification from Netflix. So, but Jerry, at further ado, but anybody, thank y'all so much for 300 subscribers. Also, I'm going to throw that in there. Thank you for so much for getting me to 300 subscribers. I am totally appreciated. I am totally appreciated for all my subscribers. Even I'm not going to say any names, but thank y'all so much for getting me 300 subscribers. Keep on liking, subscribing to my channel. I would try to get to 400. It's my next goal. So I think my voice needs to rest. So thank y'all so much for 300 subscribers. And thank you, Jerry, for the medals. So, Jerry, you want to hear the old Star Spangled Banner from my sign off, right? Cheers. Yes. All right, guys, get ready. I'm going to play it twice. This includes my stream. Thank you for watching. Check y'all tomorrow. There you go, guys. That's the end of my stream. Thank y'all for so much for everything that you did. Get me 300 subscribers. Thank you. Keep on watching. Still be alert for new things that are going to be coming out. Q&A streams are going to be coming out tomorrow. I think I'm going to do one Q&A stream tomorrow, part 2. It's in the works. So, but anyways, guys, take care. Have a great evening. Enjoy President's Day evening, night. So, thank you all for 300 subscribers. I am totally appreciated. So, I will see y'all tomorrow with the normal stream and the chill stream. One more time, Jerry, if you want to do it one more time. If you want to hear that one more time, I can do that. Say yes or no in the chat. Y'all want to hear the Star Spangled Banner one more time before I sign off? Yes or no? You're welcome, brother. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow in the normal stream and chill stream. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your President's Day. Take care, everybody. And end.